Well, hello, everybody. We are going live this evening. Mega Dave is over at the Trump rally in Des Moines, Iowa. So we are going to try and join him and get a front row seat for what's going on over there. Let's see here if we can get Dave on. Bear with me, everybody. We're trying to locate Dave, Mega Dave. Let's see if we can get a hold of him here. Let's see, Dave. We are looking for Dave. Where, oh, where can Dave be? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Somebody said they can't see me. Hold on one second. I completely forgot to do this. Thank you for reminding me. All right. I think we've got. All right. Now you should be able to see me on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Facebook. Lloyd, if you can see us or see me, please let me know. Hey, Lisa Maria. Lisa can see me. All right, good. So it looks like TikTok is working. Trying to find Dave here. Hey, Debbie Sells WB is here. Hi, Debbie. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Scotty Too Hottie. Yes, welcome back. We are trying to locate Dave. He's at the fairgrounds in Des Moines, Iowa. So I'm trying to find him. He's using a. Oh boy, hold on one second. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. I'm trying to find Dave. He's under Mega Farms tonight. So if anybody sees him in the chat, let's see here. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to text Dave to see if we can get him hooked up here. Oh, Scotty Too Hottie said, I just saw him. Oh, Lloyd over on YouTube said he can see us now. Okay, good. Well, I just texted him. So I'm trying to find Mega Farms. He's under Mega Farms tonight, everybody. He's not under his normal Mega Dave. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. I think we got him. Dave, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. You guys there?
We are here. We found you. Yay.
Locked and loaded.
Well, exactly. Your
Locked and loaded.
Camera's not on yet.
It's coming.
Oh, okay. Is it? Oh, there we go. Nice. Wow, what a crowd. Did they wind up letting more people in, Dave?
We're just patiently waiting for President Trump.
How many people did they leave in?
I think there's a little bit more than expected, maybe 2,500 here.
Okay. Hey, Joy, some people are saying they can't hear you. Lisa Maria.
Can't hear me at all?
I can hear you fine. Lisa Maria, can you hear Dave now? Hey, Wendy. Northern Lights.
And I don't have my earphones.
Okay. Oh, now we can hear you. They can hear you now. James, are you coming on as well? Hey, Tanya Moonshyper made it. Hey, Tanya, Joy. Let's see. I'm trying to see if. Hey, Bob S is on. Hi, Bob. Over on YouTube. Glad you could make it. Let's see here. James, are you able to come on? I'm not sure if you are or not. I'm going to send you an invite and see if you are in a place where you can do it, because we know you're running from somebody.
Oh, they're here now. Trump's just pulling in.
Oh, he is?
Timing. We can kind of see him behind the flag here. There's
Oh,
the
well,
beast.
I can't see him. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch the cameras. Hold on. James, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey there, James. All right, everybody. Okay, Dave, you've got the big screen now? Are you able to see
He's
what I'm
just pulled
seeing?
in behind the flag to the right.
Oh, he did? Excellent. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, we're on late.
So I'm not going to be able to hear you guys very good.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll try and make it as best we can here.
Okay.
Jennifer, yes, we are on late. Mega Dave is in Des Moines, Iowa for President Trump's rally. And we are live with Dave under Mega Farms right now. Our Jeff Coat's here. Hey, our Jeff Coat. So hopefully that explains that to you. Hey, Hokey Gigi's here. Hey, Hokey.
So if you look right here between,
What's
there's
that?
a few people. She'll probably walk out over there.
Okay. All right, cool. Hey, Benji 1959's here. Hey, Ben. Hey, Secret Squirrel's here. Uh-oh, it's another squirrel in the cage here. Everybody knows what happens when squirrels show up for me. Johnny B 6392 is here. Hokey Gigi, hi. All right, so everybody who's just popping in right now, and there's more people piling in, what's going on is Mega Dave is in Des Moines, Iowa at President Trump's rally, and he's live. So we have a front row seat to President Trump's whatever he's going to do or say today, it looks like. Hey, Donna Fox just made it. Hey, Donna.
Christy's walking in right here.
What's that?
Let's see here.
Did he pull up in the Beast, Dave?
Say that again.
Did he pull up in the Beast?
Yeah, they're here behind. Yeah, Chrissy just got out.
Oh, nice. Hey,
right
Jen
here,
Top's
right.
here. Jen, you want to come up? Let me know if you do. Send me a request if you do. Oh, yeah, Scotty Too Hottie said the big, beautiful bill passed. Yes, it did. It did. And let's see here. Patty, if I haven't spoken to you before, I don't bring people on until I've been able to have a chance to speak with them first. But if you want to send me a message afterward, I'd be happy to talk to you. Hey, Tanya Moons Hybert, thank you for sharing out the live. So everybody on TikTok, if you would, hit the like button and share this live out. Let's get a bunch of people piled in here. God only knows what President Trump's going to say. Hey, Sharon Bolts is here over on YouTube. Oh, jeez. We got some trolls over on YouTube, too. All right. So what was that, Dave? Oh, Patty, no big deal. I just didn't want to leave you hanging there.
It's going to be a little killer with the sun.
Scoob AF is here. That's okay, Dave, but at least we're seeing it. Where is the podium located? Can you hear me, Dave? All right, looks like they're coming out.
It is such an honor to be back in our heartland as the Trump administration's representative for America 250 and as America's ambassador. Today we kick off our year-long 250th.
So did you hear what we're doing here today, Jen? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to bring you up to speed. Christopher Costa Rica said, Sam, are you requesting ING to follow us? I'm not sure what you mean, Christopher. Are you asking if I followed you? It's possible, but I don't know exactly. There's a lot of fake accounts, everybody, using my name, my photos, and my videos on TikTok. If it's not Sam_Shalhoub, then it's not me. My only legitimate account on TikTok is Sam_Shalhoub. Hey, Virgo47 just made it. Hey, Dave, Scotty Too Hottie said, is that a Tesla on the stage? Dave,
Tesla, no.
Oh, okay. No Tesla there.
That's
No, Scotty Too Hottie.
That's a
Apparently
2-inch
that is
thick
not-
glass.
What's that?
That's a 2-inch thick glass
Oh,
around
gotcha.
Trump.
Oh, got it. Okay. Jen, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. I'm good. We're just kind of doing a late night. Dave took the initiative to go out to the fairgrounds in Des Moines. Hey, James. Oh, looks like James is kind of locked up over there. I can't hear you, James, and you're kind of spotty on reception.
Yeah, how are you?
All right. Well, you know, what are we going to do? So, James, as you know, Dave is in Des Moines, Iowa, and we're waiting for President Trump to come on stage. Now, apparently, there is Christy Nome is there. There's several others, right, right, Dave?
Yep. Reynolds is here. Chuck
Did I see
Grassley.
Chuck
Tony
Grassley
Ernst.
too?
Yes, sir. They're about 5 rows ahead of me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Wow. How hot is it out there still?
I look like a tomato.
Yeah, I know. Can you flip the camera around and show everybody?
No.
I saw him before we came on, Jen. He is as red as a beet
Are you serious?
from being out in the sun.
Yeah.
I know.
You'll see it. You'll see it during tomorrow's live. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah,
can't wait.
exactly. So let's see here.
So yes.
Huh?
And how cool was it to see Air Force One fly over top?
Dude, that was so cool. That was. You know what you got to
So cool.
do, Dave, is you got to save that so we can show everybody tomorrow in the live.
Yep, I'll send it to Alex so he can post it.
Chicken Lady Jess said it's called SPF, Dave.
Yeah, that sweated off about noon.
They did it? Okay, yeah, I figured. It's got to be hotter than blazes out there.
Oh yeah.
Who
So I
is
don't know
that
how bad the sun.
Who is that that's speaking right now?
I don't know who's speaking right now. Huh? Who's speaking right now? Monica Crowley.
Oh, Monica Crowley. Interesting.
Yeah.
Our time to take big risks.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, Alex is here. Hold on. At least I think he's here.
Ironically, Alex, I'm sitting next to 2 turkey farmers.
All right, so Alex, I don't know whether you can come on or not, but I sent you an invite.
He's coming now.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Alex. Oh, come on, man. What's this laying down business? Get your butt in your chair. Nice. So everybody, Alex is playing hooky from his normal routine, laying on the couch, soaking up the rays, while all of us are sweating. Oh, is that Allie Mae? Hi, Allie.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
How's it going? Would you make him get up and go to work, please?
He's been working all day.
I'm sure.
I got a full buzz and a full belly.
Oh,
I'm good.
no. Alex is half in the bag, everybody. No
Half
telling
baked.
what might happen now.
All right, just for you, Sam. I'll relocate. Hold on.
No. I'm just busting your chops. Please don't. Relax. Enjoy yourself. I'm not even sure how long we're going to be on. We're, did we lose Dave?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. I think we lost Dave.
He'll come back.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. Jen, is there something wrong with your voice?
No.
Oh, okay.
My voice?
Yeah, because you're not talking.
that
I'm
would
like, there's
be-
got to be something going on.
That would be a mortal sin if something was
I
wrong.
know.
All right,
know.
I'm relocated, Sam.
Okay,
Hi,
good.
Scorpio.
So I'm trying to see if we can find. Dave is under Megan. Oh, James, it looks like you're back now.
I've been back.
Well, you were frozen there. I couldn't hear you, and you weren't moving.
I'm moving.
Okay, good. All right. So now I'm
Nope.
trying to find Mega Dave. Oh, there he is. Oh no, that was Mega Dave. That shouldn't be. It should be Mega Farms, I think.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, maybe the other phone died or something. Dave, are you there?
Yep, it overheated.
Oh, did it really?
Oh no. Oh
Holy
no.
smokes.
I
You better
resemble
get-
that remark.
So, Jen, what have you been up to? Haven't seen you forever.
Oh, just busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yep. Everything
I
good?
know. Everything is good, yes.
Excellent. Scotty Too Hottie said it sounds a lot hotter than it looks. Yeah, apparently it's pretty darn hot out there.
Yeah, the other phone's back, and what I'll do is switch back to it right before Trump comes on, if that'll work.
Yeah, well, so far it looks like the Mega Dave one's working fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because we
Good.
tested it out, everybody, earlier, and it looked like the Mega Dave phone wasn't working well, and the Mega Farms was. So,
This guy.
well, I know Alex is just showing off now, kicking back in a hammock with kids or whoever in the pool, relaxing.
Must be nice.
Yeah, no,
I wish I was
kidding.
in a pool.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, Dave. God, it's got to be so hot out there. Let's see. Sharon Botts is here over on YouTube. Let's see. we've got some trolls over on YouTube. Somebody said another mega clan rally. Oh my gosh! Seriously?
Come on.
Come on, get real. So, James, where are you now? Are you still in? Where are you?
I am back home in the home area. I just had to run to town for some supplies that won't be available tomorrow,
Oh, gotcha.
i.e. beer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Well, you got to get your priorities straight.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless President Trump.
Hey, Ozzy Crosby just made it over on YouTube. Hey, Ozzy, glad you could make it. Mr. Alton just popped in on TikTok. Hey, Mr. Alton. All right, so are we warming up here, Dave? Is he coming on? What are you thinking?
Yeah, we'll see who's next. There'll probably be a couple more headliners come on.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see here. Let me see if I can hold on, everybody. I'm going to try something. Uh-oh, I know. Everybody prepare, because if Sam's trying something new, it could be ugly.
Womp, 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 womp.
Exactly. Especially when I don't have my co-pilot here. He's on a hammock, relaxing, full and buzzed, apparently.
You told me to relocate,
No, I don't want to ruin
man.
our odds.
Oh, hey, Don the Third G just made it over on TikTok. Y'all come to Vermont, he said. It's 68 degrees, but I got a big pool. You're welcome to jump in. Well, I just might take you up on that, Don.
He doesn't even need to heat it for me. I'll heat it up myself.
And
Yeah,
I literally had one beer. Okay.
Oh, what are you saying? You're all loaded then.
No.
I didn't say loaded. I said buzz. That's how lightweight I am.
Wow. That is
It didn't
pretty
help.
lightweight.
It didn't
I
help
am
that it was
too,
on an
Alex.
empty stomach, but I filled that stomach up.
Oh, good. What did you guys cook today?
We had beer can chicken on the smoker and smoked mac and cheese
Ooh, yum.
Ooh.
with some sweet corn on the cob.
Yum.
Is that when you put the can in the chicken?
You
Oh.
No, it's when
A can of root beer.
you put the chicken in the can.
You put can in the chicken or chicken in the can?
Neither one.
Oh, okay. I'm completely lost with this. This must be some hashtag country life shit, right?
So you take a can of. Some people use beer. I use root beer, and you insert it inside the chicken with the top off, and then you stand the chicken up and you put it in the smoker. It's called beer can chicken.
I've never heard of that before.
Isn't that uncomfortable for the
It's
chicken?
good.
It is the moistest, softest chicken you'll ever have in your life, dude. Literally.
Hey, Wendy's making fun of you, Alex. She said, buzzed with one beer, laugh out loud.
Yeah, I'm old, and I'm a lightweight. I admit it.
I am. I'm just like that too, so don't feel bad.
Hey, Chicago Pepite said hello from, I think, Suisse, Chicago? Suissech. I don't know what that is. if Chicago, if you want to put something, I guess it's Chicago.
Careful how you pronounce those things, Sam.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I've fallen into that trap more than once. Hey, Dave,
All
have
right,
they
boys.
played?
It's going to be probably just a little bit.
Okay.
What's that?
Have they played YMCA yet?
No, the sniper. Not yet. They don't play it till the end, but the sniper team's getting set up to go up. I imagine there's like 6 of them.
Oh, you see
So
them?
that's pretty cool. Yeah, they're right here behind us. They're not deployed yet, so it's going to be a little bit.
Can you show us?
I expect it.
Yeah, don't put that on
Yeah, I'm
TikTok.
trying
Look
to
what happened to James.
zoom in behind it. Yeah.
Well, that looks
That's
like
right,
Secret
baby.
Service rolling out right there in the front.
Yeah, right behind them, there's guys with bags. If you look behind the flags,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can zoom in or not. I know I can't.
How many
They're all underneath
flags?
here, and they're carrying awful big bags.
Huh.
I don't even count because it's too hot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me think. There's 7 there, 7 over here. That's 14.
Jen, what are
I
you
don't know.
laughing
I
about?
can't tell.
I was just thinking of him being red, and he can't see because he's hot.
Exactly. Our Gaddis 414 is here from Detroit. Hey, our Gaddis. Tammy Tyree is here. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, so just to bring everybody up to speed. So, yeah, Scotty Too Hot, he said, is it 17 flags? I don't know.
Woohoo!
Dave was trying to count them, but I think Dave has heat prostration or something. I'm not quite sure. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, we're not going to lose Dave in this process.
Too hottie. I'm changing my name to Davey Too Hottie right now.
Exactly. Now, Dave, you're on
Is
TikTok.
that Dave on camera? Damn, that heat aged him like 30 years.
All right, Lee Greenwood.
Exactly. Dave, there
guys.
are all
Lee
kinds of
Greenwood's
products on TikTok where you can, they are fans that blow a mist that you put underneath your shirt. Why don't you have one of those?
Lee
I saw
Greenwood
them in the
singing.
dollar store too.
Oh, Lee Greenwood singing. Everybody, shh.
Hey, Pinky Love is here over on YouTube. Hi, Pinky. Oh, Greg Frausen over on Facebook said.
And Trump's going to come out here anytime, guys.
Okay, we're
Trump's
here.
coming out.
He's coming out? Greg Frausen said, I do it with turkey breast. He does the
Where
beer
is he?
can.
Where is he, Alex? Where is he?
Put him on the big screen, Sam.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. See, Alex, if you were here, I wouldn't have to worry about this.
Oh, he's
There
right
we
here
go.
by me.
Okay. You got it? Can you guys see it?
Yes.
I gotta
Okay,
call
cool.
Preston.
Well, everybody, it looks like President Trump's about to come out in Des Moines, Iowa. We are all waiting with bated breath to see whether or not he's coming out now or if he's going to pull a typical Trump and show up in 3 hours.
Oh,
No,
he's out.
Oh, he's out? I don't see him.
USA.
Nice. Excellent. Is that him speaking? I can't hear anybody.
It is Greenwood singing. Trump's right there, waving.
I see him.
I can't make it out. Can you zoom in, Dave, on your screen?
Dave, get up there and tell him I said hi. Hurry up.
Hey, tell him if he wants to go live on TikTok that we can accommodate him.
Zoom in. Gatto said zoom in.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
like this.
Yeah, can
Open
you do that,
your-
Dave? There we go. There it is. Chicago Pepe said Sam Shalhoub for president. I don't know. That's no thanks. I'll pass. Now, Secretary of State or? All right, everybody. So we're Ronnie Wilkins over on TikTok said Trump, MAGA Trump. Yes. All right, so President Trump has taken the stage, it looks like. We are just waiting for him to start speaking. And as you all know, the big
Greenwood just finished. Trump's about ready to speak.
Got it. As you all know, the big beautiful bill passed today. President Trump is expected to sign it at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. At least last I heard anyway.
Hey, USA! USA!
Yeah. Can anybody hear him?
I can't.
Are you on a headset, Dave?
No.
Maybe not the headset.
Uh-oh.
He's taking his headset off. We'll be able to hear better with the iPhone microphone.
Okay. Bear with us, everybody. Dave's taking off his headset. Hopefully that's all he's taking off.
Easy. Cheesy.
Yeah, see, his signal's down to 1 bar now.
Oh, it is?
Look in the bottom corner next to his name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I can go fire it up on the computer if you need me to, Sam.
I don't think that would help. It's his signal.
It's not going to help his signal, but we could all listen to Trump speak.
Oh, well, if you're up to it.
Ah, get out of my hand.
I know. Come on, old timer. You can do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3,
do
go.
it.
All right, everybody. So what we're going to do is Alex is slowly but surely making his way over to his computer, trying to dodge the children, trying to move out of the way.
What are you doing? Are you sweeping?
So that,
Aw.
so that he can get to his computer. Oh, wait a minute. Mega Farms just came back on now. Let's see. Hey, Dave, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, your signal's down to 1 bar, brother.
Yeah, I
The other phone overheated again.
think. Oh, did it really?
Yes.
We achieved just hours ago when Congress passed one
Yes.
The one big, beautiful bill.
People gave us an historic mandate to cut taxes, raise take-home pay, bring back jobs, stop the invasion, that horrible invasion.
Hey, Ronnie Wilkins.
Who would do that? Who would do that? That horrible. Who would do that? Who would do that? Deport the illegals and slash hundreds of billions of dollars of waste and fraud, and that's what we're doing. With this bill, every major promise I made to the people of Iowa in 2024 became a promise kept. You know, they had a report today on some crazy fake station, but it wasn't fake in this regard. They said, you know, this guy actually did more than he promised. I did. And I have another hat back there.
Virgo's busting your chops, Alex. She's saying, come on, Alex.
I just did.
Michael over on YouTube. BBB. That's it.
This
Chicago,
bill includes
yes,
the
Trump
largest
live.
tax cut in American history.
Alex, maybe you can do the video and we can listen to Dave.
The largest border security investment in American history, although
Yes,
I
that's
must
the
tell you,
Minnesota girl. The
we
Social
saw
Security
last month
is not
they
taxable now
had
either.
0 people coming through our borders. I'm not sure that, you know, I'll take it. Somebody must think the other character had hundreds of thousands of people every time. Sometimes in a day they'd have over 100,000. We had 0, I don't know, for the month.
Yes, Michael.
Must be
he
a
is the
little
best
wrong. Maybe
president
they had
we've
2
ever
or 3 or
had.
something,
Michael
but I'll
over
take
on
the 0. And the group that makes up those stats,
There we go.
so it's probably true. Did a great job on the border. The largest welfare reforms and military upgrades in modern times. That's what we're doing. We rebuilt our military in 2016 in their first term. We rebuilt it. They gave some of it away to Afghanistan on the most embarrassing day in the history of our
$81
country.
billion worth.
Remember that? Remember that? We don't have days like that. We have days like we just had in Iran. That's the kind of days. Turned out that was complete obliteration. Think of these guys flying way up in the air in a dark night, no moon, no nothing. And they hit every single target. It's the size of one half a refrigerator door. 2 by 2. But this is a declaration of independence from a really national decline. We had a national decline. We were a laughing stock all over the world. We had a man as president who shouldn't have been there. You know that. Shouldn't have been there. But we really had independence now over the, if you look at it, the overtaxation.
Thank you, Chicken Lady J.
Our lives, independence from overregulation. We have independence now from radical left bureaucrats, and independence from the largest alien invasion that I think any country has ever seen. We've never had anything like that. These people were fools. They allowed it to happen. You know, we've already cured inflation. Your gas prices are way down. Everything I said is that. But the one thing, it's hard. It's hard. Think of the time we spent on having murderers and gang members and prisoners from all over the world come into our country. We're getting them out fast, but it's a terrible thing what they've done to our country. And I hope you remember what they've done to our country.
Yes, Michael Martin over on YouTube.
11,888 murderers came into our country, and some we've already gotten out, but it's terrible. Many of them, more than 50% murdered more than one person. Can you believe it? And they let them come into our beautiful country. Just as I promised, we're making the Trump tax cuts permanent and delivering no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Yep, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security.
That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. We have Mr. Wall. Someday I'm buying that suit, I'm telling you. I like that suit. I'll walk up one day, I'll be dressed like a wall, just like you. I think he's come to about 200 rallies, and that means you like us. And I think he's a very successful guy. He's a top accountant. Can you believe this? And he comes to rallies, he likes the rallies. Front row Joes, they're all successful. But this is what they do for entertainment. But now it's not entertainment. We've saved our country. We've got the hottest country anywhere in the world, as said by many countries. And we will ignite trillions of dollars in economic growth, increase take-home pay for the typical family by more than $10,000 a year. And very importantly for Iowa, this bill rescues over 2 million family farms from the so-called estate tax or the death tax. In other words, before Trump, you were losing farms to the banks. Before Trump, you were losing the farms like nobody's ever seen before. You love your children. You don't feel so well. You pass away. You leave everything to your children. And they have to pay a big estate tax or a death tax, as we call it. And they couldn't do it. They go out and borrow money, and all of a sudden the bank is foreclosing on the farm. Not going to happen. You have no more death tax to pay. And that's if you love your children. If you don't love your children, it doesn't matter. Just forget about what I said. But if you love them, or if you love somebody that you're leaving it to, think of that. No death tax, no estate tax. Go into the banks and borrow from, in some cases, a fine banker, and in some cases, Shylocks, bad people. But they took away a lot of family. They destroyed a lot of families. But we did the opposite. So history, to me, is so important, and it was mostly important for. So proud of it. Same time, this bill cuts $1.5 trillion in spending. So,
Dave, your feet's breaking up a little bit.
I want to thank Republican congressmen and women, because what they did is incredible last night, and the Senate, the Republican Senate, We got, not with all of the things we did, with the tax cuts, not one Democrat voted us. And I think we use it in the campaign that's coming up, the midterms, because we got to beat them. But all of the things that we've given, and they wouldn't vote only because they hate Trump. But I hate them too. I cannot stand them because I really believe they hate our country. You want to know? It's illegal.
Yeah, Ivan, those Chinese moguls buying our land is stopping now.
We carried out the largest deportation operation in the history of our country. And I don't like saying that. We have a country. We have a country to run, and we have so many people coming in that shouldn't be here. And they did. They came in from prisons, and they came in from drugs and gangs, drug lords, the worst in the world. They came in from mental institutions. They emptied mental institutions into our wonderful country. And I know exactly what's going on in Iowa. You had some horrible crime in Iowa caused by illegal aliens. But we're getting them.
Hey, Jess.
And our great big beautiful bill will build the Golden Dome Missile Defense Shield. We're going to have the best. And I saw that just the other day where the missiles are being shot down one after another. You know, they called me to tell me they have to take a shot at us. This was Iran, very respectful. They said respect us. Because we dropped 14 bombs, they said we're going to take 14 shots at you. So go ahead.
Angel Avey said, are we getting ready for martial law tomorrow? I hope not. Or I kind of hope so. We'll see.
Really fantastic. And they said, sir, 1 o'clock, okay? We can make it later. And we had nobody but 4 gunners. We had, they call them gunners, and they shoot the Patriots, they shoot the missiles up. It's hard to believe. So all of a sudden, they said, we're ready. And they were a little nervous about doing it. Imagine they were nice enough. This is Iran. They called me and tell me that they would like to shoot me at 14 times. So they want to shoot us, and I said, go ahead. And they shot 14 high-grade, very fast missiles. Every single one of them was shot down routinely by these.
He's through strength, baby.
They did their job, and that was the end of that. The big thing was the attack on their nuclear facility. Those people did, and you know they're going to be in Washington tomorrow at the White House. They're going to be celebrating because not only the people that flew the other planes, but also the mechanics that had these planes going for 37 hours without stop. You know, we had 50, it was so far away, we had 52 tankers. Think of that, 52 that's loaded up with oil. We're going to find one of those truckers over there. I say, what happens if they shot at? Well, sir, it's a tough situation. It's not a pretty sight, but you were unbelievable. 52 tankers followed the plane. They never had to stop for fuel. They went 37 hours, actually. And how incredible. What equipment. And you know, China, Russia, they were all watching. Everybody was watching. We have the greatest equipment anywhere in the world. We have the greatest people anywhere in the world. And we have the strongest military. But we're going to fully modernize our air traffic control system and expand school choice and be really so much more. By the way, the air traffic control, you probably don't have that problem here. You have planes land like they do. But in some congested areas, you saw what happened with the helicopter, the plane, and a lot of other things. If we had great equipment, and we should have had, it was all set up to go.
Interstate inmates in the house.
Biden canceled the order, but he canceled a lot of orders because he didn't know what the hell it was. That would have gone off, whistles would have gone off.
Mr. Me, we're listening to President Trump in Des Moines, Iowa.
Very simply,
And
what
interstate inmate is lighting up the screen.
And ensure the United States of America will remain the strongest country anywhere on this globe.
Oh, yeah, look at that bad boy. James is on top of it tonight.
65 days into the Trump
Lisa Marie said James is dropping the cool gifts. Yes, he is.
I said, they said, sir, you're going to go down as one of the greatest presidents ever. I said, really? No, I said, really? I said, better than Washington? I said, yes, sir. I said, better than Honest Abe Lincoln? He said, yes, sir. I said, I like this guy that said that.
Oh, nice
He's up
monkey.
for a big promotion.
Squirrel.
Just a few months ago, our country was cold as ice. We were laughed at all. We were laughing. Think of it. A year ago, we were laughed at. We were a bunch of clowns. They were laughing at our president. They were laughing at everything having to do with our country. I was in Saudi Arabia. Our leaders, strong, powerful, very rich.
Yes, Ivan, we are uniting. Little by little, you're right.
He said to me, the three said the same thing. They said, everybody thought your country was finished. We thought it was dead.
Oh, what is that?
Dead.
Some kind of race car deal. James is on a roll tonight.
Squirrel.
Exactly. I'll be right back.
You're in the hottest country in the world. There's no country in the world. You're talking about all over the world. You got the hottest, smartest, sharpest country. And by the way, look at our stock market. Taking in hundreds of billions of dollars on America. With no inflation, today we just had another record, the highest stock market in history.
All right, what did I miss?
And one of the great economists in the world.
Nice. Look at that bad boy.
He apologized. He says, no, I don't know.
Lisa Maria, yes, it was the squirrel. I know. AJMCSJ just said that was cool. I know. James is lighting it up tonight.
I want to find the guy that came out. What was going to happen is happening. And I'll tell you what, the great economy, history of my first term is going to motivate what? For the first time here,
Look at that.
the economy is soaring, incomes are soaring, wages are up, prices are down. Yes, indeed. You see what's going on with gas?
Tell him, Mr. President. Tell him.
What's going on with eggs? Eggs are down. There's those guys right there. Look at all of them. What are we like?
Angel Avey said, when is she going to release the birth certificate?
100% of the
Time. Take some time.
They make it as bad as possible. And then you realize there's something wrong. But the thing is with it, you remember? Eggs are through the roof. I said, I just got here. What's going on? I didn't hear that. They're up 5 times higher than they should be. They were going through the roof, but they were blaming me. I said, I just got here. And within 2 months, our great secretary of all the way comes from Texas, and I think she likes it. Maybe look at her. She did a good job with groceries and with eggs. So they said, we have this time finally. It took an egg to get me that thing up and even. Now they're down to a normal price, and people are ordering like crazy. Inflation is dead. 401ks and retirement accounts just hit an all-time record.
Yeah. Let's go.
I hear what I think I heard. We've achieved the lowest level of illegal border crossings in U.S. history, 0 illegal. Think of it, we had 0. And as I said, and I'll say it again, I love it because I have never seen any country so, no country has ever, don't worry, it's only fireworks. I hope. Famous last words. My famous last words, Trump said, don't worry, it's only fireworks. If I was to think positive, I think this would be there. But last month, American workers.
Yes, sassy Minnesota girl. It's only been 6 months, is right.
That's America.
Ooh, look at what D. Bethany just sent to interstate inmate. Nice.
Illegal aliens lost 340,000.
Thank you.
Look, we have 111. we want to have them come in and we want to have them help our farmers. You know, you probably saw I got myself into a little trouble because I said, I don't want to take people away from the farm. We do something I think that's going to be good because we want all the criminals out, everybody. So we're finding the criminal murder the farmers, some farmers, many of you sitting right here, I have 4 friends in the some of the
Mr.
farmers,
Me over on YouTube said, I like Trump. He's got balls.
we're going to do something. We're going to do something that we're going to put the farmers in charge. And if a farmer's been with one of the people that work so hard, they bend over all day. We don't have many people can do that. But they work very hard and they know very well. Some of the farmers are literally, they cry. They see,
Yes, B.
if a
James is
farmer
showing the love to
vouch
everyone
for
else.
these
It's sweet of
people,
you to think of him.
in some ways, I think we're going to have to. They don't want to do it.
Ivan Rodriguez over on YouTube said, God bless the farmers. We salute them. Amen. Amen, Ivan.
Chris has done a fantastic job. We're working on legislation. Farmers better they work with them because you have cases that we're not here, but just even over the years, where people who are 14 years they run out of state. And we got to work with the farmers and people that have hotels and leisure properties. We're going to work with them, and we're going to work very strong and smart. We're going to put you in charge. We're going to make you accountable. And I think that's going to make a lot of people happy. Now, serious radical right people, who I also happen to like a lot, may not be quite as happy, but they'll understand. Won't they? You think so? Yeah. Understand. They'll understand that you're the one that brought this whole situation up. Brooke Rollins brought it up, and so we have a problem. The farmers there's a lot of people, and we figured it out, and we have some great stuff being written. Let the farmers be responsible. And if the farmers don't do a good job, we'll throw them the hell out of the country. We'll let the illegals stay, and we'll
Better straighten up, Dave and James.
Get ready, farmer.
Look out, look out.
So the fake news will write that. Donald Trump will throw farmers out of our country. They will write it. Because whenever I'm sarcastic, when you can't be sarcastic as a politician. Well, if you're me, you can't be. So I want to say I was only kidding.
Michael over on
No,
YouTube.
the fake news will write it. Donald Trump
Put something in a different language. I'm not sure what it is.
The audience booed the hell out of him. There was no boo. The fake news, that's when nobody watches them anymore. Violent crime is plummeting, and we're on track to reach the lowest murder rate ever recorded by the end of this year. It looks like we're going way. And that's knowing that we have a lot of people in the country that we didn't have in the country 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, we have a lot of people that they allowed into the country that are serious criminals on their way out, however. Iran's nuclear enrichment has been obliterated. Remember when CNN said,
Hey, Tyler Thomas. Glad you can make it.
maybe damaged, but obliterated. No, it was obliterated. That's now been proven. Atomic Energy Commissions, everything that's been obliterated. And they were trying to demean me by saying that, but they were really demeaning those great pilots and people, and mechanics. We got those planes over there, and we're able to shoot from high up in the air, going very, very fast, with potentially a lot of things being shot at them, and hit every single one. They're trying to demean me, but to me, they were demeaning them. And they get out of the plane and they say, what the hell? We hit every single target. They know better than anybody. Now that's been proven. The CNN fake news and scammers that work for them. Scammers that work for them. We understand it, and we fight it back, and people say, sure, don't criticize it because it's beneath you. People don't understand. If you don't say something about it, you got to say it. These people are the greatest military hits and maneuvers in the history of our country. Coming to the White House tomorrow night, and I'm signing the bill.
Thanks, Jess.
Mike Johnson did a great job. John Thune did a great job. Everybody. We saw 5 nations from going to war, and somebody else will get the Nobel Peace Prize. Well, they're
Hey, look,
writing
somebody's trying to get in
about
on the action in our TikTok live. Looks like Secret Service, Dave. I think they're on to you.
I think of it as India, Pakistan,
Thank you, Gene B.
Kosovo, Serbia, fighting for a long time. And a lot of it was trade. I said, you're not going to trade with us if you're going to go to war. India, Pakistan was big for a different reason. They didn't make nuclear weapons. They had pretty soon a nuclear war. Get what was going on in the Congo with Rwanda. That war was going on for 30 years. 30 years we stopped it, and it was vicious. 6 million people killed. It was a bad one. Killed and killed badly with machetes. You know what a machete is? You want to know. And we just did a really great job. And then, of course, you cap it off with the hit, the perfect hit, you know, where they were talking awfully badly to America. You know, they were talking awfully bad. Might even they want to meet. They want to meet. But our allies have agreed to pay over $1 trillion a year for our defense. You saw what happened in NATO. We have our ambassador to NATO here. You know that guy? But you're gonna hire, and I said, Matt, you come from Iowa. I mean, yes, sir, I do. Okay, you're hired. Anybody comes from Iowa, I'm hired. And every branch of the U.S. military is setting records for new enlistments. You know, remember a year ago, it was embarrassing. They couldn't get anybody to go into the military. They couldn't get anybody to go into the police, the fire departments. They couldn't get anybody to go into government. And now we just set a record, a new record of enlistments in every single branch of the military. And in 1 year. 1 year ago, I remember saying to our great First Lady, I said, you know, First Lady, go First Lady. First Lady, isn't it terrible? Good night, First Lady, my darling. Because it reminds me that I'm president. No, I said, First Lady, it's terrible. Nobody wants to join our military force.
Hey, Ben Alexander.
And that was very debating to the people that are. And then all of a sudden, like, we get elected, and there's a spirit in the country, and we start doing well. We have victory after victory in so many different things, especially economically. We're doing so good. We have hundreds of billions of dollars flowing in from other countries. We have plants being built all over. I mean, a little less here because you have enough on your farm. Oh, by the way, but I did get beef, and I got ethanol into Europe. You saw that. United Kingdom, they didn't want to do it. You know, they never took our beef, and they never took our ethanol. We said, you got to do it. And they did, and we made a wonderful trade deal with them. But we're doing that all over. Is ethanol very important still for our business? Anyway, so they've taken it in the United Kingdom, and beef, they never took it because they want to do their own. You know, they have a lot of farms, a lot of farmers. But they took it, and it's going to be great. You're going to do, I'll tell you what, the farmers here are going to do incredible. Plus, we have tariffs on a lot of this stuff that was coming in and absolutely killing you, where they have different forms of vegetation coming in at prices that were very, very bad for you. And a lot of it comes in because they want to put you out of business and they want to raise the prices. And we're not letting that happen to the farmers in Iowa, to Nebraska, and Wisconsin, and all these other places. And in breaking news just yesterday, we reached a historic trade agreement with Vietnam to open their markets to American exports with zero tariffs. They get zero tariffs. And you're going to be giving them vast amounts of farm product, including beef, pork, poultry, dairy, and pure Iowa ethanol. You're going to be giving all of those products. And the fact is, I could go on and on. The cattle is really stronger than it's ever
Yeah,
been.
man, I realized that.
Stronger than I've
after I
ever
said
seen.
it.
The golden age of
The feed
America.
looking okay over there on X?
Golden age. Such a beautiful term, golden age. I couldn't have even said it in my first term. I'm telling you, this is going to blow the first term away. We did great. We got great marks in the first term. And this is going to blow it away. This incredible national resurgence is happening just in time for one of the biggest events in the history of our country. Exactly 1 year from tomorrow, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's founding. It's a rich you have never seen before. 2 years ago, I came to Iowa and promised that the festivities would begin right here at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Right here I am.
Dave, I'm convinced that's Secret Service right in front of you. He's got your number.
USA! 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 USA!
Without doubt. In fact, I had some moments when I said maybe they might not, fake stories out there like, I don't like corn.
Yes, Hugo, I agree.
They give you fake news. It's gonna hurt me, my numbers went up. I don't know, I can't figure people out. This evening, we're officially launching America 250, an enormous year-long nationwide celebration of our heritage. It's really also a celebration of our flag, our great American flag, and our glorious America. Did anybody the beautiful
Is that
flag I
better,
put up
Ben?
in front of the White Right? Everyone's liking it. Everyone's liking it. I actually put two up. I put one in the front and one in the back. I didn't want to go too crazy. I thought that would be enough. They're about as big as you can get. We're proud of it. We will be announcing many more details in the weeks to come, but there are just the things that we have planned. And I have to say first, in honor of the wonderful tradition of
Yeah, Don, it's Secret
fairgrounds
Service
like
and they're
this
on to
one,
Dave.
fairground, as you know. We will be orchestrating what we're calling the Great American State Fair, and it will start right here in Iowa. We're starting it off in Iowa. We're starting it off at the fairgrounds, and we have a big crowd just like we do tonight. That's a big crowd. I can't even see it. So thank you back there. I'd like to move the press back so they can see better. But the Great American State Fair will bring America 250 programming to fairgrounds across the country, culminating in a giant patriotic festival. Next summer, the National Mall featuring exhibits from all 50 states, and all 50 states are excited. And I was excited. You know, when I did the 250, there was nothing I could do. It was 250, it was 250, so I can't say that was my baby, since you happen to be 250 years old. But what I did do is during my first term, I got the Olympics, and I got the great soccer, you know, that whole deal, right? We call it soccer, they call it football. I got them both. I got the Olympics. First I got the Olympics, and I got it. I was president, and I said, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame.
B. Bethany
At the
said
World
that
Cup,
162
the
years ago
Olympics.
today was the last day
I
of
did
the
it.
Gettysburg
You have no
Battle.
idea.
I didn't
President
know that,
Obama
B.
didn't want to
Thank
make
you.
a call in the Olympics. You know why? Because he went to Switzerland or wherever. And he said, you know, if a president goes to get the Olympics, you have to have a deal. You have to be chosen. He went there and he came in fourth, so he hated them, I guess. And he was unwilling to make a call, and they called me up. Democrats called me up, actually, from Los Angeles, and I said, I'll do it. I made the call. And I couldn't get the people off the phone because it was so stuck up. Anyway, we made it. I got the Olympics. We got the World Cup with me. We got the Cup. I got them both. I looked at my people. I said, isn't it a shame? I got these two, but it wasn't in the next 4 years. It was right after that. And after that.
Thank you.
We got the Olympics, we got the World Cup, and we also have 250, so pretty wild turf. But I got these two things that are incredible. Nobody else could have done it. I'm telling you, everybody wanted it. Nobody could have done it. And I said, and I won't be president, because I'll be president for 4 more years, but it won't be. And then they cheated and rigged the election. They rigged. You know, they don't even turn off the cameras when I say that now, because now they know it's true too. But they knew it was true before.
Here it comes,
Remember
baby.
the cameras used to
2020
immediately
exposure.
turn off, see all those beautiful red lights going on. Now I can say whatever I want because they know it's true. But they knew it was true. That's why they call it. But you know what? His term is much more consequential than if I had done it the more traditional way. This was slightly harder, believe me. Slightly more dangerous because there are criminals on the other side that tried to put your president in jail and whatever.
Yes, or go
Like they do
47.
in third world countries. But we all beat them together.
Yes, Jeannie.
The level of popularity was so high. And it was high because I explained it. When these thugs came out, I explained it. Fortunately, I was able to be on a lot of television, I did whatever you had to do. I had to explain it. And it was fake stuff. It was
Yes,
fake.
John.
A bunch of
Facts
people,
and receipts.
We kicked their ass.
Uh-oh. Is he going to drop the F-bomb again? Is it coming?
And Iowa, and some was maybe more family. Where's stand up? Where's your boy? His son is better than you.
Come on, President Trump. You can do
A
it.
lot of fathers would be very insulted. But they're bad people. He's got a son who's fantastic. You know, I think he's probably here someplace. Where is he?
Yeah, Patriot Gal probably would.
Thank you. Nobody more loyal. People haven't put that period of time to show our stuff. We just celebrated the 250th anniversary of the Army at Fort Bragg. You know, they changed the name. We changed it back to Fort Bragg.
Yeah, and who else is at Fort Bragg?
People of North Carolina
Oh,
came
that's
to
right. Fort Pog.
Back, everybody was saying that. They kept calling it Fort Bragg. I changed it back. You know, these radical left lunatics changed the name of Fort Bragg. So we won World War II. We won World War I. We won other wars. We won everything from Fort Bragg and other places that we were also changing many of them back. And then we decided to change the name. Now, I tell people, you know, it's incredible. We're the only people. We win 2 world wars from a place, and then we say, let's change the name. So we changed it back, and the people are very happy in North Carolina right now. That's right. We just celebrated because the 250 was for the Army. It was 1 year earlier than which makes sense. You know, we had a little Army, we did well, and we have a nation. So it was 1 year earlier than the nation itself. And we had a beautiful parade in Washington, D.C. the other day. It was fantastic. You know, it was amazing because the weather was so overcast and it looked so bad. And a week before they said, oh, it's going to rain. I said, oh man, we're bringing all these Army tanks, we're bringing all these people, these men and women. They're going to march down Fifth Avenue or wherever. This is terrible, it's going to rain. And then on the day we woke up, rain is projected all night long, heavy. Oh, I said, I'll get my hair soaking wet, my hair's I'll say, you know, this is terrible. It's going to rain 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The thing was at 8 in the evening. 1 o'clock. Rain is forecast at levels you haven't seen. And some of the generals told me, sir, we could change it, but this is the Army. It's bad weather. I said, no, don't change it. I'll wear a raincoat. I'll wear a big fat hat so I don't get totally drenched. I'll be okay. I'm such a tough cookie. And then what happens? We get there, and there's no rain. And we go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of watching these great guys marching down Fifth Avenue. It never rained. And then I thought to myself, global warming. They're telling us what's going to happen in 250 years to our planet. But they can't tell us it's going to rain 3 hours before the
Right, exactly.
200 planet's going to burn up or freeze up. And, you know, remember when they said they called it global warming, then global cooling, they had all different things. Now they just change it to climate change. Because climate change you can't miss. How's it doing? Climate change every time. If it's cold, it's hot, it's rainy, if it's sunny, it's crazy. We have climate change. But think of it. They're telling you what can happen 100 years. The oceans are going to rise 1/4 of an inch and everyone's going to no. You're going to have more oceanfront property. And think of it with all of the nuclear weapons. Remember Biden had always used to say, it is an existential threat. He loves the word existential. It's an existential threat. What is? I don't know. Remember that thing is you didn't take that. And they say he couldn't say existential. So you can't imitate people either. Remember I used to imitate Biden, couldn't get off the stage and I'd walk into walls? And I go to television and she said, I said, how was it, baby? How good was it? We had 4,000 people. Nobody else would do it. I have to brag a little bit, you know. But I brag a little bit and say, how good was I? Very good, but you know, what happened? You couldn't find this, you couldn't get off the stage. He said, no, I was imitating Biden. Well, that's not the way it showed up. They showed you hitting walls, bumping your head off. So even like the word existential, when I imitate him saying it, tonight it's going to be on CNN. He couldn't speak. He couldn't say the word. These are seriously sick people.
Virgo 47 said, is he jabbing at the not giving data anymore to weather stations? Yeah, and the defunding of NOAA.
The United States Navy and the United States Marine. And one of them is going to be really great. It's called Space Force because that was my baby. Remember, they wanted to terminate it. First year of Biden's administration, they wanted to terminate Space Force, and the military wouldn't let them. And it's turned out to be one of the most important there is. I was very proud of that Space Force, and they're doing great. In addition, just as I promised 5 years ago tonight in my speech at Mount Rushmore, where a certain governor that was now a Homeland Security chief, Christy Noam, stand up. Now I don't have to introduce you. You know, I hired Tom Homan for the border, and I said, Tom, I want you to give me who'd be the best to be the Secretary of Homeland Security, which is essentially his boss. He said, Christy Noam, sir. I said, Christy Noam? You gotta be kidding. She's a great person. She's smart, but I mean, is she tough enough? Sir, she's the toughest person around. I said, and she is. She's tough as hell. I've learned. I'll tell you, a lot of bad people have learned, and she's done a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. But we're going to be officially opening the National Garden of American Heroes, a vast outdoor park featuring statues of the greatest Americans who ever lived. You know, they took down a lot of our statues. They took down statues of some of the greatest people that we've ever had. I stopped them from taking down Thomas Jefferson. They wanted to take the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. They wanted to rip the hell out of the statue inside. You can imagine who they were going to put up. Let's get rid of Thomas Jefferson. So we signed a law. Do you remember that? It was crazy. And they were marching toward the Jefferson Memorial, and I took out an old bill from 1909. And it was a bill that if you so much as said, because today they don't do these things. They don't do it like they used to. Today you could never get a pass that said, if you so much as touch a monument or a statue, you go to jail for a 10-year period. No way. So they were marching down, and in the middle of their march, I gave them the discount. I said, anybody that touches it, I'm saying, immediately goes to jail for a 10-year period. That march broke up so many administrations. They said, it's a miracle. What happened? I signed a little bill that said you go to jail for a 10-year period. It was a great thing. It was an old bill that wasn't used. In fact, I don't know. I hope we don't have to use it again. But they're learning that, you know, we saved Los Angeles. If we didn't send in the National Guard, I would have sent in the military if they needed it. But if we didn't send in the National Guard, Los Angeles would have been burned down to the ground, just like half of their houses were burned down to the ground. They didn't get water that they had flood. I'm pleased to report that the One Big Beautiful Bill includes full funding for those statues and we're going to do statues to our greatest Americans, and we're going to let the people choose who they are. You better excuse me, now. I should take myself out. I think I should take myself out, Susie. No. Chief of Staff, the first woman Chief of Staff. Can you believe it? Susie Wiles, stand up. And that beautiful exterior, don't let it fool you. She's rough. She got rated the most powerful woman anywhere in the world. She can take out a country with a mere phone call, which is true. Actually, it's very true in her case. And she's done a great job. We're doing okay, Susie. Looking good. This was the best 2 weeks. Has anybody ever had a better 2 weeks? Next, to bring back our people together, through the power of sports, America 250 will also host a brand new, first of its kind youth athletes. It's a competition known as the Patriot Games, and it features top high school athletes from all 50 states. It's going to be great. And this phenomenal patriotic sporting event will be nationally televised, and it will be led by our great Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah, RFK Jr., baby.
He's great, and he's a little different, right? We needed somebody different. You know, autism. You go back, I guess, 18 years, 10,000, think of this, out of 10,000 people, okay? 10,000 people, and I'll go a little different way. Right now, out of 10,000 people,
Thank you, Quinn.
18 people.
Over on YouTube.
They're safe. 18 people. We have a statistic on autism that's the worst I've ever seen. And he's going to change it. He's going to change it. It used to be 20 years ago, you just didn't have it. And now it's numbers that are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where numbers are so bad, got to be artificially induced, and we're going to find out what it is, and when we're going to find it out as soon as possible. I mean, you think about it, the numbers have increased by 200-fold. And that's really something. We're going to get to the bottom of it. That's a terrible situation. Likewise, under the leadership of Secretary Burgum, who's here right now, who's a great governor.
Hey, everybody. Lee Daniel has a new account. It's American Honey 1111. She got banned again, and she's back. And it's American Honey
Energy plus
1111. Give her a
land. He's
follow.
the biggest landlord, I guess, in the world. But he was a great governor.
I'll put it in
North
the
Dakota,
chat if I can figure out how
and
to
he
do it.
was very
problem.
special in so many ways. He became an energy expert. He came to me and I said, I want you to be the head of energy. He said, no, we have one man that's better than me, and that was Chris, right? And put him in charge, and we merged the two, and he's got all the land with all the oil, and the other one has all the expertise to get the oil out of the land. And Chris is doing great, and you're doing great, Doug, and I appreciate it. And say hello to Catherine and everybody.
You didn't have much faith in me, did you?
You're a great Catherine. So every one of our national park battlefields and historic sites are going to have special events in honor of America 250. And I even think we're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this on the grounds of the White House. We're going to land there. We're going to build a little. We're not.
Maybe I'll have to go get involved with the senior level UFC fighting. What do you think?
Championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people. We're going to do that as part of 250 also. We're going to have some incredible events, some professional events. But the UFC fight's going to be a big deal too. And to fund improvements and enhance experiences across the park system.
I don't know if
For
stretching
this
will help.
anniversary, I've just signed an executive order to raise entrance fees for foreign tourists while
I'm
keeping
going to go hard
prices
for about 30
low
seconds, and I might
for
have to finish the
Americans. So
fight
we're
from
going
the
to do
chair.
it at the national parks. Will be about, first we're going to take it, America to the national parks. And these are just a few of the many programs, initiatives, celebrations that will renew for our national pride. We're going to have great pride. I think we do have great pride. I think we have more pride and more spirit in our country right now than we've had in 50 years.
Damn, comment man said just a 10-second round. That might work.
USA! 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 USA!
to ensure that America's 250th anniversary is the single greatest year in the history of our country. We want to have a lot of great things. A lot of the things that Bobby and Health and Human Services are doing are going to come up during that period of time, and we're going to come up with a lot of tremendous things for health and safety, and economically, we're going to have the strongest country anywhere in the world. And the bill that we just got approved today was, think of that, all of those votes, 2 negative votes, but we had no Democrats, 2 negative votes and the Republicans out of all that. So I want to thank those great Republicans that voted to get it in. You know, we could only lose 3, and we lost 3.
Yes, he does. He sounds great.
We didn't lose 3. We lost 2, and I'm sure if I needed the 2, I could have gotten them 2. But we're pleased to be joined tonight by many friends who will help make that possible, including, and I introduced Doug Burgum already from North Dakota.
Loki Slog 7.
He was really
military plane.
was he a better governor than
he
you?
signs the BBB tomorrow. Awesome. Wow, what was that thing I just missed?
They were neighbors, you know. North Dakota and
It
South.
was a squirrel of some sort.
Brooke Rollins.
I missed
Thank
it.
you, Brooke. Great job. She's now the acting. Christy Noem.
I was getting
Great
ready for my
governor also.
UFC fight over here. Mentally, I was
You like this better
distracted.
than being governor? Don't say. They love you in the state, don't say. Maybe the most important guy in this whole place. You know, a lot of projects have stopped using environmental stuff. A lot of projects have stopped. They
Yes,
use it as
Robin, it is
weapon.
a historic day. Oh, James sent a whale gift. James, you're awesome.
Doug would tell you that.
I'm going to have to actually watch the replay to see it.
He's the head of the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. He's the head of it.
We don't have to wait till tomorrow for the flyby.
Great politician,
Oh, we don't?
Tremendous congressman, and for governor of New York, which is tough.
Oh,
And he always-
that's cool. Private jet. James is on fire
I
tonight.
said, please, a nuclear power plant, we give you 1 week to get me the approval. So, but he's been doing great. And we have
Hitman,
factories.
hope your
We have
daughter
plants
is
all
okay.
over the world right now, and they're being built and they're going up. Also, Governor Kim Reynolds from Iowa. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Lieutenant Governor Chris Corner. Where's Chris?
Hey, if
Chris,
you're on
thank you.
YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, you can send messages in the chat that I
Your
can see if
Senator
you want
Chuck
to communicate
Grassley.
something.
And Chuck. Hi, Chuck. He's doing great too. He's got more
There's
energy.
Dave's Secret Service man.
And where's Joni? Is Joni here? Hi, Joni. Very good. Good job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you have members of Congress: Ashley Hinson, Marionette Miller, Zach Nunn, Randy Feenstra. Good group. We're going together, and boy, they were nice. They were so happy at that victory today, weren't you? Randy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was great. We had a good flight. We have an ambassador who's been my friend for a long time, Monica Crowley. She would have, I heard her speak. I know she did really well. Thank you, Monica. And you know Matt Whitaker, man from Iowa, ambassador. We also had a person, I have to give her credit, Brenna Bird, Attorney General. She came out and she
I think I'm going to make the main screen Alex's feed because people are saying they can't see
She
with the
came out, she
sun.
endorsed me. I said, thank you very
So
much.
hold
Really,
on
at
here.
least
I'm going to
that's
see if I can
great.
do that.
Former State Senator Brad Zahn. Oh, man, there he is.
Is that better, everybody?
He was the first man in the entire country that endorsed me. Right? Not just from Iowa. He endorsed me
Aussie
3 months
Ben
before.
Trump train, baby. That's
He said
right.
that guy from New York should run. So I want to thank you. Really great. You're looking good too. He's like the Marlboro man. He looks like the Marlboro man. Handsome guy. Iowa Speaker Pat Grassley. Pat, thank you very much. Iowa Senate Majority Leader Jack Whitfer. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Iowa House Majority Leader-elect Bobby Kaufman. Thank you very much. Great future. Well, great future. A friend of mine, Dan Newland, who's the most generous human being. He gives away. He hears somebody's in trouble. He hears somebody's in trouble and he goes wild, and he's just a very good guy. And Jeff Kaufman, the head of your party here. So come on, stand up, Jeff. You can stand up.
Jess is all over dang gummit, man.
Great job. And Jeff was with me right from the beginning. When I was complaining about things, I called him. He do it sometimes. He's better as I started winning, right? But Jeff has been great.
Yes,
He's a great leader. Thank you.
train, let's go.
And I have to say that Lee Greenwood has been unbelievable. That song, where is he? That song, it's the hottest song of its kind, #1 of its kind. You know, it's just
Alex.
Thank you, Lee, very much.
I knew he was going to do
Great
something.
song and great talent. This Independence Day, let's also give a very special thanks to every veteran and military service member here tonight for their outstanding devotion to our country. I also want to thank you, fellas, stand up. You're in good shape. Thank you very much. Wow.
Am I hearing
a lot of
voices?
veterans.
It's just me.
Thank you very much. What an honor.
Ooh, jellyfish.
I also want to thank a large group of Iowa pastors and faith leaders for their beautiful prayers, including Pastors Joshua Kent, Tammy Paul, Joseph
Dang gummit,
Paul,
man's a 20-year
Marine
Army vet.
Church,
Thank you for your service,
Marine
sir.
Prakash, Ajay Prakash, Dan McCoy, Rose Kessler, Michael DeJong, Jose Rodriguez, ministry leaders, Virginia, Calgary, Sarah Kent,
I
and
figured
thanks
just 'cause
also
you were
to
giving him static.
Bob Vanderplatz. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Stand up.
I was hoping you weren't picking a fight with some stranger.
Thank you. There they are. Look at that group. I want to be with them. They have the real power. They have more power than all of us. Thank you. You've been so good and so supportive. We were supported with the evangelicals, 89%. And we're looking for the other 11%. We don't believe it. As we prepare to celebrate 2.5 centuries of freedom, I'm inviting America's great religious communities to pray for our nation and for our people. From the beginning, this has always been a country sustained and strengthened by prayer. So important. If we bring religion back stronger, you're going to see everything get better and better and better. So as we chart our course for the next 250 years, let us rededicate ourselves to one nation
Captain Graybeard's
under
here.
God.
Somebody said hi to him. I don't see him, but if you're here, Captain, hello.
Our political system attempting to overthrow the timeless American principles and other pillars of our liberty and replace them with some of the most noxious ideas in human history, ideas that have been proven false. Members of Congress and even former presidents have been openly embracing vile creeds such as socialism, Marxism, and straight-up communism. In New York,
Yeah, James, no kidding.
they're trying to elect a communist, Zoran Mamdani, the guy who wants to defund the police, take over the stores and run the stores, and have the people hand out goods. And when everything falls apart, it always does, it always works that way, it never has worked any other way. Anarchy and dictatorships prevail. This guy is a communist at the highest level, and he wants to destroy New York. I love New York, and we're not going to let him do that. Generations of Americans before us did not shed their blood only so that we could surrender our country to Marxist lunatics on the eve of our 250th year. As President of the United States, I'm proclaiming here and now that America is never going to be communist in any way, shape, form. And under my administration, we're bringing back freedom and liberty, law and order, and above all, we're bringing back common sense, right? On day one, I stopped the weaponization of government against people of faith, and we created the Department of Justice Task Force combating anti-Christian bias. And I have to tell you, Pam Bondi is doing a great job. Pam Bondi is doing a great job. Attorney General. I ended the Green New Scam and terminated it, saying that this is insane, the electric vehicle mandate where everybody had to have a car that happened to be all electric in the next few short years. The mandate, some people want to have gasoline powered, some people want to have hybrids. Maybe even someday hydrogen. Right now, I don't like it because when they blow up, they don't ever find the body.
Wendy, make common sense
About 5 blocks away,
great
there was
again.
some
Absolutely.
pharmacy.
Right on
He
target.
said, no, it's getting better. I said, that's okay, let somebody else use it. But we're not gonna have all electric. We're gonna have electric if people want it. Electric is great. Gasoline, people like better in many cases, but you can have whatever you want. But it's ridiculous to mandate that everybody's gonna be driving an electric car in 5 years.
Just giving a shout out to Jeannie, Scott, Dadgummit, Robin, and Pat, all of her crew. Thanks for coming over.
Education back to the states. That means Iowa's gonna run their own education. You're gonna have to run your own education.
I support Jesse.
Iowa, I usually in my thoughts, I always, whenever I always say Iowa, Indiana, I mention certain states, but you want to run your own education because you don't want the bureaucrats doing it. And I made English the official language of our
Alex,
country.
just so everybody knows at home, Alex is half in the bag tonight, so just expect whatever.
I think that would be an easy one. I directed the
Hey,
reinstatement
Christine's
of all
over here
pensions
on Facebook. Hey,
from our
Christine.
military by the Biden vaccine
Make
mandate,
America great
returning
again.
them to their former rank with full back pay. And I signed executive orders to abolish critical race theory and transgender insanity in our schools. I made an official policy of the United States that there are only 2 genders.
Yes, yes.
And if it's okay with Iowa, we are keeping men out of women's sports. Is that right? I
Yes.
also renamed the Gulf of Mexico. I renamed it to the Gulf of America.
Yes.
Where we started-
Hear that, Captain? If you're still there.
Great president, somebody that made our country very rich, William McKinley to Mount McKinley in Alaska. So in conclusion, in everything we do, we're once again defending the values, traditions, and beliefs that made every generation before us so very proud to be American.
Yes,
You know,
Tom
that
Boas
better than
is an
anybody
amazing
in Iowa.
guy.
And here in Iowa and across this
Diana,
land, we
Tony,
believe that
Groden,
America is an
Trump's the
exceptional
man. Yes,
nation.
he is.
Blessed by God. It's really destined to be the freest, strongest, the greatest
Oh, I
country
thought
ever.
Virgo said something else.
Face
Yeah,
the
you're
earth.
right,
We're
Virgo.
going to make it that way much more so than it's
I
ever
didn't
been.
say.
We believe in the wisdom of our founders who declared that our rights do
Oh, I
not
better
come
not say it.
from bureaucrats in Washington. Our rights come from our Creator in heaven. And we reject government discrimination and so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion mandates. They're just about washed
You're
out the
welcome,
window,
Christy B.
actually.
Glad you're here.
Just about over with. We're just about finished. In this country, we believe in hard work and we believe in merit. And by the way, we're allowed to have merit. We're now back to being a merit-based system. We had a decision in the United States.
Hypocrisy,
Supreme
yes.
Court. The country is now a country based on merit. We oppose censorship, price controls, open borders, and sex changes for children. We support our troops, respect our police, and salute the heroes of ICE and Border Patrol. We cherish our Constitution, and we defend free speech, free assembly, religious liberty, and the right to keep and bear arms ourselves. We take our pride in our heritage. We want it in a beautiful heritage that we have, and we teach our children to love our country, honor our history, and always respect our great American flag. You have to respect our flag. From Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Gettysburg to the Golden Gate Bridge, and from factories of Detroit to the fairgrounds of Des Moines, we stand on the shoulders of heroes and legends who crossed the oceans, blazed the trails, tamed the wilderness, settled the continent, raised up those beautiful skyscrapers and stood tall and defiant in the face of tyranny and death. From 1776 all the way through today, American patriots have won triumph after triumph, and victory after victory, and let nothing stand in the way of the USA, which we love so much. It was hardworking citizens like you who won our independence, secured our liberty, and built this country with courage, grit, and skill. Starting right here in Iowa, such a great place, and I hope you love it, but it's such a great place, you should love it. You know, sometimes you take things for granted. This is one of the really great places. I've been all over. It was hardworking citizens like you who saved our country in November 2024. Think of that, November 25th. Who would have thought there'd be this much of a change this fast? I didn't even think it would happen this fast. It happened at a level that nobody even thought possible. Again, we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. Today, with your help, America is free, America is proud, and America is sovereign once more. And this 4th of July, our magnificent destiny is closer than ever before. We are one people, one family, and one united American nation. We will never give in, we will never give up, we will never back down, and we will never, ever, ever surrender. We will fight. We will win, because we are Americans, and our hearts bleed.
Take your number. Top left corner.
USA!
Together, as we look
Check
forward
the top
to the
left corner.
250th year of American independence, we will make America powerful again.
I'm not sure what you want me to
We will make America wealthy.
72,000 likes.
We will make
Oh.
America healthy again. We will make America strong again.
Yeah!
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again.
Yes!
And we will make America great again.
Yes!
Get up and dance, everybody. Let's do it.
Oh, is it YMCA? Can't tell. Is it YMCA? I can't tell.
I think they're playing it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, come on, everybody. Let's dance. There we go. Come on, everybody at home. Get up and dance. We'll do it with President Trump this time. There we go. Come on, everybody. Up and dance. We get to do it with President Trump today. Nice. With the president. We're dancing with the president. Come on, everybody. Stand up at home.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Now,
There we go. Yes. We got to dance with President Trump. Wow. How cool is that? Chris Romano's dancing. Benji 1959 is dancing. Mark Manson, D. Scott, B. Bethany. Everybody's up and dancing. Danggummit Man is dancing. Oh, I love it. Let's see, is he going to give us an air cue, maybe? He just said it's hot. Yes, it is. Dave can attest to that. All right, Jess, you got a little one behind you dancing. Good job. Excellent. All right, President Trump doing the YMCA with us. Love it. Oh, that is so cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent. All right. Incredible. Dave, you did a spectacular job on site. Spectacular job. I think Dave might have passed out from the heat. I can't hear him. Or they've called in the paramedics to treat his sunburned face. I'm not sure which it is. Oh, good job, Dave.
I'm going home to get in an ice bath.
There he is. There he is. He's still alive. He's still with us. Dave, you did great, man. Thank you so much. Fantastic.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh, it was a blast, man. An absolute blast.
Awesome.
Get home and get some rest because we got a day tomorrow morning.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you guys.
Okay, brother. Thanks again, Dave.
Yep.
All right, everybody. We're going to sign off now. Thank you, Jen, for being here.
I have the Democratic response for you. Hold on, just 1 second for me, there,
Okay.
Sam.
Okay.
We had a Democratic response to President Trump's speech, and he just wanted to come on and say a few words here. Why won't my camera? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, I got it.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Alex at it again. Exactly. Oh, man, that is classic.
Come on, man. I mean, he's taking credit for the 250, but that was my idea, man. Come on, man.
Exactly. Oh, that was great. All right, everybody.
Okay? My hair okay? Are there any kids around to look at my hair, my leg hair? Anybody? kids around here? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna go to the North Pole now. I hear the skiing's really good since they shut down the skiing at the White House.
And a Merry Christmas to all.
Something about a little white baggie. I don't know.
Exactly.
Just a mess. Love your face.
Yes.
Thanks.
Jess,
Before
thank
we
you.
go, can I say one thing?
Of course.
We had our own version of YMCA when we won the election, and my kid was like, "We got to sing it for him instead of YMCA." We love our Trump.
Oh, nice.
Love our Trump. So yeah.
Excellent job, ladies. Excellent job.
Frankly,
Jess, thank you for being here. Jen, thank you for being here. James, thank you for being here. And of course, Al. Oh, who's this?
Hello to baby Trump. Baby Trump is not happy. I took him from his mama.
It's okay. It's all right.
Here we go.
Oh, that's great. That was great.
I made the baby cry. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.
All right, everybody. Thanks, Betty. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, James, Alex, and of course,
Bye.
everyone at home. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye, everybody.